Alrighty. So I got a little teaser for you for Greece because we got a big old Middle Eastern teaser coming over here. But this is gonna be a small video over here because we got Carolina in them again. The Consiglio Militare Amministrato Perlade under none other than Nicolo Gianni. Yes, that and Nicolo Gianni, who's in our timeline founded the School of Fascist Mysticism in our timeline, yeah. Which makes its appearance in TNO. I've heard a bit about that. Heard a wee bit about that in TNO, yeah, but I'm not really into TNO nowadays. I got to. Hold up. Sorry about that. Look at me real quick. Anyways, over here, yeah. As you can tell from the Italian Regency of Hellas, and as you can tell from I should remember making a post about this. But yeah, there's quite a bit of reworking going on into JD stuff over there. Like if you remember that teaser about Greece that did like many months ago over there, yeah, a lot of things have changed over there. And if you've seen my JD playlist, you'll see a lot of the vids are outdated over here. And there's gonna be some more that are gonna be outdated over here because of some of the info I learned over here. But I'm kind of waiting for things to drop before I actually solidify on them being outdated. So yeah, I'll probably make a little post about that for those that don't know. Because there's a lot of changes and shit going on over here with JD, so a lot of those other videos are pretty outdated. Pretty stuff. And we're gonna be seeing some more of the change over here. If you've seen some of the stuff over here, definitely big interesting to say at least. It's cool Gianni first. Anyways. Who stands against Italy in its destiny? Some would say it's foreign enemies, others those who would have not sworn loyalty to the Italian state. But Gianni is contrary to say that Italy's enemies its own rulers. Born in 1909, Gianni would be one of many youths who trailed the revolutionary Fiume, serving the D'Annunzio eagerly throughout his reign. But something happened after the founder D'Annunzio passed away. He would not be succeeded by revolutionaries and mentally capable of Italian past and future. No, he would be succeeded by the false ideologue Filippo Tommasino Marinetti. Yes, that's the big change over there with Italy over there. Before, if anybody you remembers that Italy teaser, the one who united Italy was Guido Keller. But now it's been changed to Filippo Marinetti. Because from what I've heard over there, the JD devs have been wanting to use less faces from Red Flood and more like new faces to make JD stand out more and to show that time has passed over here rather than just being like the 1930s being played out in the 50s over there. So that's why things like Keller and Shima, yeah, you won't be seeing like any old faces over there like those two over there. There's like a few still, but the devs have been really pushing for like new guys over there. So yeah, this is definitely gonna be a lot of change over there whenever it gets like the reworked Italy stuff of what I've seen. Because this is definitely like a big change over here compared to the other teaser. Anyways, this will change Gianni's destinies amongst the Fiumians forever, as he would now seek not to serve the new Fiume as great, but rather to preserve the old ideal. Keep the flame of D'Annunzio burning bright, and come hell or high water, he would do what is needed to achieve that goal. Serving in the army of Black Shirts when Fiume marched alongside France to dethrone Rome, Gianni fight both at home and abroad at the Ligue Solaire. Specifying the Rowley Peninsula with many worlds the League would wage war against. There were many that Gianni saw, but one place where to find his later life, the now conquered realm of Greece. Well, once it meant to be a short stay, would turn into a decade-long affair. Marinetti didn't overlook the passionate Gianni and now growing number of followers, and he would make sure that the new opposition was as far away from home as possible. So yeah, that's why the Italian Regency of Hellas is the thing. And so Gianni following much like the mythical Odysseus and his crew, was set off from a homeland, albeit with the back of their heads being faced by the pivotal gun. Yes, this was This is, like a, just like, like a voluntold, as it were. They would find Gianni in Greece, where he now serves as governor, and they would regroup with him in a strong force. Whether or not bend nor break in the face of Marinetti's silent cause. Here in exile, the mystic of Gianni would be explained upon. He would write his words, a true recollection, so that his cause would have concrete to stand upon. This new movement called End for Marinetti's regime. Its call of the future, its atheism, and its destruction of Italian heritage image. The movement under Gianni believed that Italy must gain a constant state of useful revolution to avoid its bureaucratic sorrow and capitalist destruction, but they also serve for Italy to form a vanguard to protect its culture as the revolution needs heritage to accompany it, lest it falls into destruction at the hands of its enemies. So yeah. Instead of forming his mystic school over here, he's basically wanted to bring back the D'Annunzio's way of doing things over here, the fires of the future, but under a more conservative way of doing it, as it were. Getting out dwells in exile until has gathered his strength and gained his context. The coming battle for Italy will bloody and will decide a legacy of Fiume. But through this, Gianni and his followers will always remember the immortal motto of Fiume's revolutionaries: Quis contra nos? Who is against us? So yeah. Based upon this over here, based upon this over there, I'm pretty sure, because I know that during the French Civil War, Italy gets like a big old shock from it over there. Like they're probably gonna get like some divas over there, because it's pretty close over there, and they've got that pretty integral alliance over there. So when that happens over there, I pretty much see like Gianni trying to jockey influence in Italy, possibly even go into war with them, which would be interesting little thing, like Italy and a puppet state in Greece, an Italian puppet state in Greece, fighting for dominance. Who would be the better for to light the flames of the Fiume Revolution and all that stuff. Which is interesting little conflict. I've never seen anything like that. I've never seen like puppet Greece battling Italy to jockey influence as to do fucking Italy better. That is interesting over here. It's a lot more interesting than what the other teaser for Greece was with Theodoros Pelagios, I think it was, over there. I feel like this is a much more interesting take on that over there compared to before other stuff. Because that one's before, it would just kind of seem like just like like a little Greece, like a pro-Italian pub in Greece over there with like a system lineup and some interesting things going on over there with some stuff over there. I'm assuming that might still be, there might be some holdovers to that one, depending on circumstances over there. There might not be, who knows. But I am very interested in seeing how this would play out over there. We also see some stuff over there, like we see fucking big Yugoslavia over there. We see what I'm assuming is a puppet, Italian puppet in Albania, and I think that's the Sublime Ottoman Kingdom, Sublime Ottoman Empire over there. From what I've seen over there, I don't think that's that. Like I don't think that's the Republic over there. I'm pretty sure it says Sublime. From what I see, if anybody can read that over there, that would be nice. But yeah, this ideology is pretty much the same as we saw in the teaser for Per Imelod. Imsalot. I can't say his last name correctly at all. Fucking Norwegian. Anyways. So yeah. This is a very interesting little take over there. There's a lot of reworking shit over there and lots of new changes coming over there. As I said before though, there's gonna be like a Middle East teaser over there. I don't know when that's coming out. Which over there, I've heard it's gonna come out like sometime like maybe Wednesday, I think. For what I've heard, maybe. But yeah, with like Cheeto here, like Marinetti unifying Italy instead of Keller over there, that changes a lot of things. And like from what I've heard, some of the Italian stuff there, I said before, there's a lot of Italian change over there. Evola is still gonna be there, but it's gonna be under a different ideology instead of imperialism. Carly had an incurable disease, so he's dead by game start. Keller and Shime are axed because the devs want to not use as many old faces from Red Flood. They want to use their own thing over there. So I think the only one, oh yeah, and Umberto Eco, he's gone over there because it didn't really make sense. But yeah, so the only ones really there are like Solari and Evola. So it's like the only two over there. So I've heard something about Italy in the works as well. So until then over there, like this is from what I've heard over there. There's like a bunch of other things over there. So So yeah, if you see a lot of outdated on the fucking JD plays over here with some of the other stuff, yeah, that's gonna continue on quite a bit over there, and I do apologize for that. For like a bunch of new things are coming out over here, and I don't want the old things to still be like, you know, I don't want people to get a false impression with the old things over here, because that would be contradiction over here. So yeah, I'm gonna make a post about that. Who knows? I might talk about it in the video. Who knows? We just see. Until then, over there, this is an interesting little new grease that we got going over here, and I'm very curious to see what the Middle East is all about, though, and some stuff stuff being changed over there. Like, I know it's quite a bit of reworking going on over here, but from what I've heard, parts have been going by pretty smoothly. Just like the reworking and fixing up some bad lore that they had, which will take up a bit of time over here. But other than that, the part has been going it's just smooth sailing over here. So yeah, still don't know when it's gonna come out over there. There's nothing really official about that. So we shall see. Till then, I'm Born Master over here, and I turning off for like 11 minutes. Jesus Christ, I didn't think I would. Me inspiring new random bullshit. Anyways, I'll just see you guys whenever I do next, whenever some other things come up. Till then, see ya.